Good day, everyone. Welcome to the 7th closing exercises and moving up ceremony of Camambugan Elementary School, Schools District of Santa Barbara, Schools Division of Iloilo for the school year 2020 to 2021 with the theme, Strengthening Quality Education Amidst COVID-19 Pandemic. I am your host, Fabian Ganansyal. To formally begin this momentous event, we would like to request everyone to join in the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, the Invocation, and the Santa Barbara Municipal Hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, elas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang binirang, buyan ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo bagaw, ay hinagang tula, kawit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitigil, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang ay di magtitigil. Lumanang araw ng warhabit pagsingka, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga akin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
There's one more gift I'd ask of you, Lord. It would be peace here on earth. As gentle as your children's laughter all around, all around. There is
Reflections of what's within.
At this point, let's watch the welcome remarks of Jessamine O. Umahag with honors.
Honored guest, Mrs. Elena S. Gendo, our District Supervisor and Confirmation Speaker, Dr. Maria Fe L. Brillantes, to our beloved school head, Ms. Dorothy D. Belasa, PTA officials, barangay officials, headed by Barangay Captain Erinea L. Canio, dear teachers, parents, members of graduating class, guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day. Today is a very special day for us graduates. Despite of the pandemic, we are surpassed our first level of education and we are about to facing the new challenge in life, the high school life. Facing the new trend of education through the new modality, we are challenged to pursue our dreams in life. To our alma mater, Camambugan Elementary School, thank you very much for being part of you. And I hope that this school will produce more productive pupils like our guest of honor for today and for the coming years. Through the efforts of our dear teachers, parents, and all the people, one way to another, contribute us their knowledge, wisdom, and guidance as we become as what we are today, and someday we will continue to seeking for what our hearts desire to become in the future. May our Almighty God will continue to bless us and guide us as we go on searching for a better life someday. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, I wish you all good luck, each and everyone. To all our guests in today's activity, we welcome you all in joining us this event of our life, witnessing our success in our first level of education. Once again, good day to all.
At this juncture, let us listen to the introduction of the guest speaker to be given to us by Mrs. Jonalisa F. Fortaliza, Teacher 1 of Camambugan Elementary School.
Good day to all of us. My task today is to introduce to you our guest speaker for this 7th closing exercises with the theme Strengthening Quality Education Amidst COVID-19 Pandemic. Her school last attended were the following: primary in Camambugan Primary School, intermediate in Santa Barbara Central Elementary School and in Talanghawan Elementary School, high school in Santa Barbara High School, and college year in University of San Agustin with 28 units on her master's degree. Speaking of her teaching experiences, she has been in Malapatan Central Elementary School in Soxargen for 8 years and 29 years in Talanghawan Elementary School. She is blessed with 6 children, 3 boys and 3 girls who are now all married. She enjoyed her vacation experience for 2 years tour in Canada. She is a retired teacher since 2005 at the age of 61. Dear graduates, proud parents, dynamic teachers, and very active and supportive stakeholders of Camambugan Elementary School, may I present to you Mrs. Elena Sodario Gendo.
Most dedicated District Supervisor, Mrs. Maria Fe Brillantes, most efficient head teacher, Mrs. Dorothy B. Belesa, graduates, barangay officials, teachers, parents, pupils, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I was greatly honored and privileged to be your commencement speaker at this moment in time. When Mrs. Sonier invited me to be your commencement speaker, I was reluctant to accept her invitation. But knowing that I was once a pupil of this school, Camambugan Primary School, I did not hesitate to say yes. My dear graduates, education is very important aspect of your life. It teaches you the value of knowing, understanding, and applying what is right and proper for you to live according to the rules and standards of this society you are living. Education develops your total personality. It may be social, physical, emotional, spiritual, and other aspects. It teaches you how to involve yourself and be a sharer to improve your life and the life of your fellow men. Pero kung kulang ka mo sa edukasyon, my dear graduates, mabudlay gid. Kaya nga, limitado inyo na hibaluan, kag mabudlayan ka mo sa pagpangita kang obra. Pero kung may natapusan ka mo, mahapos lang mangita kang obra, mga bata. Kontento lang bala ka mo nga magpananom, panggarab, pangarado. Karon nga panahon, kinahanglan nga bisan sales girl lang ang gina-applyan mo, kinahanglan man na matapusan kagid. May isa ako kakakilala nga pigado man na pangabuhi, apang tungod nga dako gid ang iya ambisyon nga makatapos nga nga kurso, naghimurat kita na. Abi ninyo mga bata, anong ginahimo na nagapamaligya ta na kang puyo-puyo nga plastic sa mga tindahan, agad lamang nga makapliti paadto sa eskwelahan. Kag ang tatay na kadya nagabaligya ka scrap, kag siya lang gid ang nagapangita kay ang nanay na gin-stroke. So nagpursige gid ang bata nga dyan sa pag-eskwela hasta nga makakolehiyo. Nagguha ta na kang mechanical engineering, kag sa kaloy kang Ginoo nakapasa ta na sa board. Kag karon nagaobra siya sa dako nga kompanya, dako ang iya sweldo kag mataway ang pangabuhi. May isa pa gid ako kakilala mga bata nga pigado man na pangabuhi. Abi niyo ano ginahimo ka bata nga diyan nag-start na sa balay kang maestra na sang high school pa. Kag obra na ka diya panghugas pinggan, pang ninlo pang mial ka kahoy para lang maka-eskwela ta na. So sungod sa katutom ka bata nga diya, kag delikado gyud sa pagtuon, mapisan. May nagbulig ka ng isa man ka maluluyon nga tawo nga maka-proceed ta na sa kolehiyo. Kag nakatapos na college, kag karon dito na siya sa Amerika, retired na siya, nagdako iya pensyon. Ang kaimulon mga bata, hindi ini rason nga hindi kita pursigi kang aton pagtuon. Kay mabudlay kung ay katimot natapusan. My dear graduates, sa ako gya naga-eskwela, sa Camambugan nga dya, grade 1 to 4 pang grado gya. So, nag-eskwela ako gya ng way pati karsada ko una way pati pwede road. Ang ginagyan ko, kahon lang kagbuhi. So, may alo ko may ang chimpo, pero kung mag-uran gani, kahulog sa kahon, pero bisan basa ka, okay lang. Pursige ka gini maka-eskwela, kay gusto mo gini nga makatapos ang primarya mo. So, ang amon nga sa una ay kamit balon. Pigado man kami, tatay ko mangunguma lang. Ang sinanay ko sa balay lang. Kamaan ko mga bata kung mauran gani, ano mo nga ginakapayong dahon ka saging. Nag-uay kami nag-recess, kaya kami kwarta, bakal kang pang-recess naman. So, natapos ko ang akin nga grade 6. Kag nag-proceed ako high school. And then, pag-college ko, nagbagal ako pagka-maestra sa University of San Agustin. Bisan pigado, but then, tungad nga, nagdidikar gitakan sa akin pagtuon, kaya naisip ko nga sa pirak-adlaw, magtawhay akin pangabuhi ko na makamaestra ako, may sildo ako, pag malaw, may pensyon ako. So, balara na. So, mga bata, If you want to be successful in the future, strive to continue studying. It is your strong determination to sacrifice and persevere to reach your goals in life. The government is helping you to go to high school. Di ba free ka mo sa pag-iswila nyo sa high school? Kami aid ang gobyerno kaninyo. Kami kauna gabayad kami tuition fee naman eh. Kag i-grab nyo gid ang opportunity nga dya. Kasi pera kadlaw maghinulus sa ligid ka mo. My dear graduates, ibutang gid nyo sa utok nyo nga mangin matawhay ang inyo pangabuhi. Kung may natapusan kamo kag madali magkakita ka obra. Education has no limit. It is a continuous process. As long as you want to learn and as long as you are able, why gid makapugong sa inyo sa pag-eskwela. My dear graduates, bear in mind that you are the one building your future, of course, with the help of God. Kaya sa bulig ang Ginoo, mangin matawhay, mangin mag-ana nga taon pangabuhi, bisan imo lang kita, basta husto lang, kag nagahimakas kita, kag nagahimurat. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Jendo, for that very inspiring message to our graduates and their parents. At this point, we will give the certificate of recognition to our guest speaker. The citation reads, Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 6, Western Visayas, Schools Division of Iloilo, Schools District of Santa Barbara, Camambugan Elementary School presents this Certificate of Recognition to Mrs. Elena S. Jendo as guest speaker during the 7th closing exercises and moving up ceremony of Camambugan Elementary School for school year 2020-2021. Signed, Dorothy D. Belasa, Head Teacher 3. Signed, Maria Fe L. Brillantes, PhD, District Supervisor. At this point, let's give the virtual floor to Miss Dorothy D. Belasa, Head Teacher 3 of Camambugan Elementary School for the presentation of graduates for school year 2020 to 2021, to be followed by the confirmation by Dr. Maria Fe L. Brillantes, Public Schools District Supervisor, Schools District of Santa Barbara.
Dr. Maria Fe L. Brillantes, District Supervisor, I have the honor to present to you 11 candidates for graduation, 6 boys and 5 girls, who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education this school year 2020-2021. Please confirm their graduation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by our school's division superintendent, and upon the recommendation of your school principal, that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education, I do hereby confirm and approve your graduation in the elementary level this July 2021. As such, you are now entitled to all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
At this point, let's watch the message of Dr. Leonor M. Briones, Secretary, Department of Education.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates. For the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you. as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because we are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Now, let's watch the message of Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, CESO 4, Regional Director, Department of Education, Western Visayas.
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You make us look at the future with anticipation and pride. You have once again proven that true champions can thrive in the midst of the challenging realities of life. Your sheer grit and resilience have brought you this far in your lifelong pursuit of quality education. Your achievements call for a celebration. You have risen above the worst of times and have responded to the overwhelming demands of the new normal with Elem. Your education must not only be reflected in your report cards, but must be manifested in how you masterfully deal with life. An embodiment of courage, compassion, character, and competence. As you relish this moment, remember to celebrate your success with our indefatigable advocates and champions of quality education. Teachers, parents, school administrators, education leaders, stakeholders, and friends, among others. Your success seals our triumph over trials. It propels our collective aspiration for a brighter future despite the limitations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey ahead. We firmly believe in your potential for success because in DepEd Region 6, every child is a champion. As you cross this time of immense challenges and great opportunities, keep your passion for greatness alive. May your achievements inspire everyone to move forward with a renewed sense of hope, meaning, and purpose. Together, we shall rise as one. Ipadayon ta ang pagpalanggaanay. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Now, let's hear the message of Ruel F. Bermejo, Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Iloilo.
I greet all completers and graduates of the Schools Division of Iloilo for having hurdled the most challenging school year in our time, school year 2020-2021. This is the second time that we celebrate and recognize the hard work and success of our learners, where there is absence of colorful and festive programs attended by parents, teachers, learners, and other stakeholders. Since the end of the last school year, schools have started using online portals to banner the fruits of educating young minds despite the challenges and difficulties posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Indeed, no pandemic or any calamity of this kind shall ever weaken our spirits to persevere for the good of our schools, especially of our learners. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, is a testament to the Department of Education's desire of bringing quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating basic education to every Filipino learner staying at home due to the pandemic. To our learners, especially the completers and graduates, these times of great challenge call us once more to understand fully what resilience means. This word may be hazy for many of you today, but resilience is not just about being able to overcome experiences due to adversities, disasters, or calamities. A psychologist said, resilience is the ability to rebound from setbacks without being discouraged by external circumstances. Let the difficulties you have encountered this school year make you more highly self-motivated and equipped to face challenges big and small. We cannot be ourselves without the other and without the others. And so we thank everyone, the teachers, community leaders, local government unit officials, alumni, and parents for never abandoning us in our fight for education. Truly, We will not be victorious in this fight without you supporting us throughout this journey. We recognize most especially the role of our parents, our strongest and most important collaborators in this new normal of education, for they did not only contribute to the final realization, but at the same time participate in our mission of developing lifelong learners. This pandemic has affected so many, but as long as the family is complete, life goes on for us. Thanks to our families for their contribution and their patient support. As we continue to adhere and commit to protect the safety, health, and well-being of our learners, teachers, and personnel to prevent further transmission of COVID-19 while ensuring learning continuity, DepEd Iloilo remains committed to strengthen and improve the delivery of quality, relevant education to every Ilonggo learner. Various programs and innovations are to be implemented before the school year ends, which include the establishment of farm schools and the institutionalization of the Iloilo Division Employees Academy or IDEA, among others. These initiatives shall ensure continuity of learning, not just of our learners, but also of DepEd personnel appropriate to any setting or situation. Again, our sincerest congratulations to everyone, especially to this year's completers and graduates. With you all in our minds, DepEd Iloilo, the premier schools division with a glorious past, prominence of the present, and distinction of the future, shall keep our commitment of making every Ilonggo learner a champion. Padayon ang edukasyon sa Iloilo, kag padayon ang pagbuylo Iloilo.
At this point, let's watch the message of Dr. Maria Fe L. Brillantes, Public Schools District Supervisor, Schools District of Santa Barbara.
My warmest greetings to all the school heads, teachers, proud parents, and most of all, to the awardees, completers, and members of the graduating class for the school year 2020-2021 of the District of Santa Barbara. This year's graduation theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid COVID-19 Pandemic, highlights the learners' rights to inclusive and quality education without sacrificing their safety from COVID-19. Learners graduating this year deserve a commendation for enduring a year of hardships and uncertainties. Despite the struggles, you never faltered in your goal. You courageously embraced the new learning modalities and finished the race with flying colors. This journey would not have been possible without the support and collaboration of the Department of Education, Provincial Government Unit, Local Government Unit, and other government and private agencies and individuals. Your years of stay in school attending basic education undoubtedly made such a positive impact on your life. It has honed your cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills, making you holistically developed individuals. Harvest time is on your way as you now reap the fruits of your labor. You have invested so much time, effort, and money in finishing basic education. Your passion and perseverance are what kept you in school. My dear learners, all of you who are committed to great things don't become successful on your own. You have your mentors who will hold you accountable. It's a great way to describe success because you can't accomplish amazing things without their help. As they say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Having mentors allow you to learn from the experiences of someone who has gone through the same struggles you are going through. Mentors who continue to inspire you and push you to become a better or even the best version of yourself. Learn to be grateful and to always look back to where you've been. Thank you, dear teachers, for generously dispensing your knowledge, for all that you selflessly do for these young learners. You will always be part of who they will be in the future. My sincere appreciation and gratitude also go out to all of you, dear parents, for the unconditional love and support you have given your children, and for being the wind beneath their wings every step of the way. I salute you. Dear learners, education has no bounds. Therefore, don't stop at where you are now. Keep on learning and growing each day of your life till you reach your dreams and aspirations in life. Once you're in the limelight of success, remember to share your talents and skills to help your fellows. Be inspirations to those who are striving to become like you too. Again, congratulations to all of you and good luck on the next chapter of your educational journey.
Now, let's also watch the message of Miss Dorothy D. Belasa, Head Teacher 3 of Camambugan Elementary School.
Good day to all. It is a great honor and joy to congratulate the graduates for this school year 2020-2021 of Camambugan Elementary School. Looking back where you first came here, you're full of eagerness to study and learn with anticipation for a bright future. And now, we have to come this momentous event in your life, your graduation ceremony. Despite of this situation, still I'm glad to see your faces virtually having your virtual graduation this school year 2020-2021. Graduation is the occasion of happiness and a celebration of your success, and let us all keep it that way. As this year's graduation theme, strengthening quality education amidst COVID-19 pandemic. I know that the journey you went through was never an easy one, especially of our situation that pandemic has brought an education system that one of the most unexpected challenges in the history of education. But the courage and dedication of our dear educators in serving you is the most challenging one to bring quality education. To our supportive parents and guardians, I salute you for your love and untiring support to your children. This school year may be the worst year for you, but you all choose to stand with us in this trying time. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partner of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. To our dedicated and hardworking teachers, I admired your dedication in serving all our children throughout this school year. You undoubtedly accepted the challenge and adopt this new normal way. You all equipped yourselves with knowledge, skills, and attitudes to cope up with the demands of these new educational settings and address the needs of all your learners. With that, thank you so much, my dear teachers. To my dear graduates and completers, may you continue to dream and passionately strive for a brighter and better future ahead of you. I always wanted to emphasize to you, dear graduates, education is not limited to only a group of people, but education is for everyone. Whatever race or status that you have, never deprive yourself to get high education because this will bring you to greater achievements of your dreams. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, stay focused and always remember that your dream is within your reach when you are determined and committed. Again, congratulations to the graduates and completers of Camambugan Elementary School this school year 2020-2021. Stay safe and mabuhay!
At this point, let's give the virtual floor to Mrs. Belen S. Canyo, Class Advisor of Grade 6, for the presentation of graduates.
I have the honor to present to you the 11 graduating class of school year 2020-2021. De la Cruz Mico Jan Lanceta, Pacheco John Paul Silioriques, Paniagua Raymart Miro, Sundia Andre Hill Sunyo, Songano Kenneth Jan Camalon, Sunyo Jan Chris Ocampo, Alcantara Rialin Songano, Aloba Maria Charlene Sombiluna, Manar Lorimay Umahag with honors, Paniagua Eliza Faye Cervantes with honors, and Umahag Jessamine Obirio with honors. Congratulations!
Now, let's watch the message of Lori May U. Manar with honors.
Honored guest, Mrs. Elena S. Dendo, our District Supervisor and Confirmation Speaker, Dr. Maria Fe L. Bullantes, Ms. Dorothy D. Belasa, our beloved school head, PTA officials, barangay officials headed by Honorable Irenea L. Canyo, my dear teachers, parents, members of graduating class, guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day. Graduation Day is indeed a very memorable and special day to all of us who are graduating today and to our dear parents. It is special moments in our lives which signifies fulfillment of our elementary level of learning, a time of happiness and thanksgiving to our Almighty Father, parents, teachers, PTA, and barangay officials who are in one way or another contributed to our success in the achievement of our elementary grade. Graduation is a time of joy where we receive medals, a time of laughter and tears of joy that we shed. We thank to the persons who had contributed a lot toward our success. Education is the best gift that we can receive to our parents that money can't buy. It is a complete development of one's physical, mental, social, and moral facilities of a person. Our desire to finish our high school and even to a higher level. I can still remember when we were in 3rd grade during class recitation in math. I felt shy and nervous because it was my first time reciting in front of my classmates. But when I saw my classmates recited properly, I was motivated to do the same thing. From then on, I kept doing well my studies until the 6th grade. Always remember that God always there beside us. Even in the midst of pandemic, I thank our Heavenly Father. We thank you, Lord, for giving this opportunity. It is because of you, God, who I'm here right now. You are the only one who giving us strength, courage, and wisdom. We should thank Him for all the blessings and guidance He bestowed upon us. We can't do anything without Him. To our dear teachers, especially our advisor, thank you for being a friend and a mother to all of us. Though in those times you are reprimanded and disciplined, or shall we say, very strict si Ma'am Permil ng Kapangara, but she always guide us that she will care for our future. She always cited an example to us to really understand and make sense to our study, to dream big and to be successful of what's our hearts desire for someday, and to be happy of what we become. Moms, we salute you. Thank you for being a second mother in our school. Thank you very much for guiding and sharing as much knowledge and molded me as a true Christian and citizen in our country. You made us everything. To our loving parents who endlessly love us, especially my mama and tatay, the greatest thanks of all. Thank you for supporting me memorally and financially. And most of all, thank you for bringing me into this world. I should also say thanks to my friends and part of my family who never tired supporting me. You are the instrument of all my success. Thank you so much. Always remember that palangga gidnamon kamo. And never to forget our dear alma mater, Camambugan Elementary School. Wherever we are someday, whatever we do, we will always uphold your good name. A million thanks the persons behind our success to be the Camambugan Elementary School. Without them, we will not be called graduates of Camambugan Elementary School. To my dear classmates, I believe that we are much better now than we have been. Let us go straight in our paths, seeking for a higher education. Let us always ask a help of our Lord to be successful in life and worthy individual. Lastly, congratulations to all, wishing you all good luck and hoping to see each other someday with full of success and completeness of our dreams. Thank you very much and happy graduation day.
At this point, may we invite our graduates to join in the Pledge of Loyalty to be led by Eliza Faye C. Paniagua with honors.
Pledge of Loyalty. In gratitude to our alma mater, we do hereby make this solemn pledge. We do promise always to uphold and cherish her standards and traditions, to do our duty to God, to our country, and to our fellow men. To the best of our ability, we shall render ourselves worthy sons and daughters of Camambugan Elementary School. So help us God.
At this point, may we invite our graduates to join in the singing of the graduation song entitled Panibagong Bukas.
Ang mga alaalang lumipas, tila ba kailan lang nang tayo'y mangarap. Sa paglipas ng oras, inuwi tayo ng panahon, matatag nating nakayanan mga pagsubok na hamon. Paalam na aking kaibigan, guro at kamag-aral, dala ko ang alaala na sa ating nagdaan. Muli nating mga pangarap, dalangin ko sa may kapal, naway sa panibagong bukas, tayo ay magtagumpay. Tayo ay magwawalay upang lakbayin ang landas patungo sa ating bukas. Masakit man sa damdamin, iwanan ang nakaraan, ngunit dahil sa munting pangarap, kailangan nating maglakbay. Paalam na aking kaibigan, guro at kamag-aral, dala ko ang alaala na sa ating nagdaan. Muli nating mga pangarap, dalangin ko sa may kapal, naway sa panibagong bukas, tayo ay magpaalam na aking kaibigan, guro at kamag-aral, dala ko ang alaala na sa ating nagdaan. Munti nating mga pangarap, dalangin ko sa may kapal, naway sa panibagong bukas, tayo ay
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have witnessed the first part of our program, the 7th closing exercises of Camambugan Elementary School for school year 2020 to 2021. At this point, we will proceed to the second part of our program, which is the moving up ceremony of the kindergarten class for school year 2020 to 2021. At this point, let's give the virtual floor to Mrs. Percy M. Boro, Division Supervisor.
What a great story in the history of mankind and the world. What a remarkable event in the Department of Education. It did not take us so long, and today we ultimately celebrate our triumph for our deeds, for our children. This pandemic commands us to stay at home, even during school days. It closes our classrooms, not allowing the normal face-to-face teaching learning modality. But it opens the homes and transforms them into caring classrooms and safe learning spaces. It is said, it is in the home that education of every child begins. It is also mandated that formal education and the first entry to the K-12 basic education curriculum is kindergarten education. The wisdom of the family members, especially that of parents, in educating their children is challenged along with the process. This school year, the country, the Department of Education, and the educational agencies, with due courtesy and respect, turned over in your hands the first school year of our young children, extending 1 year of education for life at home. This pandemic allows parents to understand the kindergarten curriculum better with broader perspective. It allows us to raise questions and concerns that bothers us and the competencies expected of our young children. I know it is not easy. The presence of our teachers and school officials in the normal and natural interaction inside the classroom is of great importance. Thank you for your love, patience, and understanding. Thank you for being there for us and for our learners. We salute you for the lessons shared them, respect, obedience, patience, resilience, self-management, self-confidence, and for developing well-balanced character. Sa paaralan, sinasabi natin ang mga guro ang pangalawang magulang ng mga bata. Oo, maaari natin itong sabihin, pero hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na ang mga magulang ay ang pangalawang guro ng mga mag-aaral. Dahil ang katotohanan, kayo pa rin ang pinakaunang tagapagturo ng mga bata. At ang inyong tahanan ang pinakaunang paaralan ng ating lipunan. For their first ladder in formal school, we are their educators behind the modules and the activity sheets. We are the voices on air and their virtual teachers in the learning videos. Thank you for providing spaces for their indoor and outdoor, independent and supervised activities. Thank you for the supervised home recess, for storytelling time, and for giving them time to play and to rest. Thank you for the simple, clear, and easily understood instructions given to them. Thank you for teaching them with humility, greatness, and act of service. Thank you for teaching them to take care of themselves, to show respect to others, and to offer simple words of prayer. It is not easy for our kindergarten teachers to embrace this scenario. Our teachers were trained to deliver the early childhood care and education and teaching the life skills inside their classroom, while watching their learners grow, develop, and meet their age expectations and milestones. As they embrace, hug, hold their hands, as they learn to write and grow, and as they watch them go home with you at the end of learning sessions. Thank you for introducing our teacher's name and pictures to your children. Thank you for nurturing in them the core values of our school's division of Iloilo and a core value of your own school. The educational influence of the home are silent and gradual. This is how important the school in a home is. It is where day by day developing, nurturing, sharpening, and polishing is never ending. Some children may not allow us to love them during daytime, but you still can touch them and show your love when they are not awake. An excellent material cannot substitute a good teacher in front of her learners. Today I say, there is no substitute for parents guiding and embracing their children as they train them the way they should go. Congratulations, dear kindergarten movers. Congratulations for receiving your first certificate of completion. Congratulations for your first championship medal. Congratulations, parents, and to all learning facilitators. Thank you for your overflowing love. Congratulations, dear teachers, for the immeasurable patience, creativity, and bravery. To teacher parents and parent teachers, thank you for the priceless service. The entire school community, thank you for performing the job with dignity and heroism. Congratulations for the successful implementation of Balay Eskwelahan. Boilo, Iloilo!
Kindergarten class of Camambugan Elementary School for school year 2020 to 2021. Narvas Kirby Sontohot, Paniagua Jayon Sombong, Paniagua John Sender Peñas Cosas, Quemado Charles Lian, Salarozan Joshua Silio Riquez, Sumpia Von Sykes Simpao, Deo Marleya Summer Maliwat, Godines Via Bianca Umahag, Marin Jersey Sucaldito, Panagsagon Princess Cuarteros, Pendon Jillian Main Sondia, Sontohot Sofia Denise Pasit, and Soriano Izia Crisel Simpao. Congratulations! Thank you so much for joining the virtual closing exercises of Camambugan Elementary School. I am your host, Fabi Anganansal. Thank you and have a pleasant day, everyone.